Hello, everyone. Okay, so this is the first Infosession video that I'll be doing just to go through some information about the company and about signing up. The name of my call center is called DAK Geter LLC, and what I'll be doing is I will be hosting interviews and orientation, going through the steps to set up and enroll under my call center. The first thing you will need to do is contact me either through email, text message, and I'll put all of that in a link below for you guys. Um, okay, so what we're doing, we'll be working for through Arise, and you'll be able to choose different companies that you would like to work for. The one that I'm pushing right now, it would be for TurboTax Intuit, only because that one starts really soon, which would be February 4th through the 15th. It's only 10 days. Um, and you were doing 4 hours of training a day. They do have two class times at the moment, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and then 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, while this training is unpaid, I will be offering some incentives to get through that. The class costs $9.99. But before you can even get to paying for the class, there are a few steps you need to do. The first thing you need to do is go to the Rise portal and set up a profile. On the profile, it will ask for, like name, date of birth, information, stuff like that to set it up so we will know where to ship you equipment if needed. Once you go to sign in and you create your account, you'll have the opportunity to join IB or independent business. I'm also going to put my ID, which would be my business link in, and then if you need assistance with where to put it, how to put it in, you can definitely give me a call. We can go through that together. Or join one of my orientation classes and we can go through that. Okay, so once you create your profile, you're going to go to your sign in and then it will ask you to join IB. Once you choose that, I will give you the ID, which would be 118784. And then you will hit the little magnifying glass to search, and DAK Geter LLC will pop up. Once you do that, I will have to accept you. Once accepted, you'll have the opportunity to do a language assessment and a reading assessment. On that language assessment, you will be reading passages that they give you, and you'll also be given a statement that you have to turn into a question, and then you'll also be given words out of order, and you will just make a complete sentence for that. So very easy, nothing hard. And then for the assessment, it'll just ask you, have you ever used this product before? Um, do you know what operating system, what OS stands for, which is operating system? Just little simple things that if you've ever used a computer, you would definitely be able to pass. Again, if you need assistance, you can definitely contact me and I can go through that setup with you because we want to make sure that you do everything correctly so you don't, waste any time. Okay, so once you get through all of that, the voice assessment, 24 to 48 hours before you know if you're approved. If you are approved of that, then you will have to do your background. Once you submit your background information, you will need to get um, a notary. Costs a couple of bucks, so you just bring two forms of ID and they can sign off on that for you. They do have different companies that do different ways, so you'll know which way you will have to do yours upon upon signing up. It will give you the directions for doing your background check. So once all that is out of the way, then you have the opportunity to pay. You pay for your class. Like I said, the one I'm promoting is $10 class. They range um, between $10 to $100, $150. It just depends on the client and what you're doing. The pay rate is between $9 and $14. Just depend on the client that you choose, what that pay rate would be. But we can definitely, when you sign up for everything, we could definitely do a one-on-one session so that you can get your contract, see the hours that you're required to work, how many hours you can work, what your pay rate be, setting up direct deposit, when payroll will come out. All of that information will be given to you. It will be in your contract. No, I would not have access to your information. I will be using a payroll service that will make sure that everyone's paid on time, which would be the 1st and the 15th. Um, was when you will receiving those payments. What else? So after you enroll in your class and everything, you might have some pre-work that you need to do before you start. If you have pre-work, it will let you know. And once you come to orientation and you get to that process, I can definitely show you where you will see that pre-work information. Um, this job is an investment in yourself, so you would definitely need to have the time to be able to, and the willingness to be able to do the job. I did do a certification. I started out with Intuit. It was 3 week training, and again, like I said, it was unpaid, but it was an investment in myself. So now that I have the training, I have the certification, I can always do, the certification, get the job, work the hours that I want. I'm only required to work 15 hours a week. You can definitely work more than that if you want, but that's about a little over 2 hours a day. You schedule your own breaks, things like that. And once you have your hours, you're not obligated to, come back in like our regular jobs with a set schedule. You choose that. So what I would like to do, once I put my child on the bus, I schedule a few hours, maybe like an hour, and then I take like a 30-minute break. It's best to choose because I only need like a 15, 20 minutes, just to use the bathroom, get something to drink. And then I may work for another 1 to 2 hours, and then I'll give myself a lunch. We usually say take an hour off in between. That way, if your call run over, you still got a good 30 to 45 minutes, to actually have your lunch. And then clock back in and do whatever. You can even do a couple hours in the morning and a couple hours later at night, or do 1 hour here, 30 minutes there. As long as you're getting your 15 hours, because you don't want to fall below what you signed up for, which is 15 hours a week. So how this will work, like I said, again, I will put out some information about when we can have orientation for everyone that's going to be hired. I will need to talk to each person just to make sure that you understand fully, what you're signing up for, so that I'm not wasting your time and my time is not wasted as well. Um, I also gonna have meetings, which will be in an Adobe room. You can see links for that. So you can also send me your email um, through the email that I'm gonna provide, or by text message to get a little bit more information. I mean, I'm very open. You have any questions, please ask. I'm also looking into equipment rental for those who are not able to afford right away to get a computer for this job. You will need to have the internet. But the computer we see, we have like where you can rent that. It would be through a company, not through me. So it would be whatever standards they provide. But I will go ahead and provide that link for you as well when the times comes. Um, Again, I think I forgot to give you guys my name. It's Daisha, as in DAK Geter. It's just an abbreviation of my husband and my daughter. Um, yeah. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else that I need to go over with you guys? You definitely need patience. To get started, you do not need to have the computer right then, but you do have to pass a PC check. So if you're going to choose a class that's starting immediately, yes, you will need it. But if you choose the one that's going to start like a few weeks from now, you got that little bit of time to get your equipment and get it set up, because you will have to run PC scan to make sure that your computer and operating system is going to be compatible with the program that you're choosing. Okay, well, I guess I've taken enough of your time. Again, if you have any questions, I'm going to leave my email below. I'm going to leave a phone number for you. Call me anytime. Text me if I'm not able to respond. I will definitely get back to you. Again, this is Woody for DAK Geter. I'm going to go ahead and post the link to get to be able to contact me. And y'all have a great day.